Hi friends, welcome to Mimi's Playtime. I'm Mimi and this is Gabi, and today is Music Monday. We're so glad you joined us. We've been talking about orchestras, haven't we? We've been learning about orchestras and the different instrument in the orchestra, the different sections of instruments in the orchestra. Which sections have we learnt about? The string section, the percussion section, the woodwind section and the brass section. And we've also listened to an orchestra play all of the instruments together, which is a lot of fun. Today, we're going to be learning about the orchestra and listening to a special piece of music. Who likes to go to the zoo? We love the zoo, don't we, Gabi? Do you like the zoo? Yeah. Well, this is a piece of music called Carnival of the Animals by French composer Camille Saint-Saëns. And he wrote a special suite of music about different animals that you might find at a zoo. And we're going to be listening to some of these pieces today. So I need you to use your best listening skills and your imaginations, and I want you to use your music theory skills. If you watched our previous series, you would have learnt some music theory. Today we're going to be listening out for instruments that play very low or high. So we learnt that instruments that play low are in the bass section or in the bass clef, and then instruments that play higher are in the treble clef. So we want you to listen out for instruments that play low notes and instruments that play higher notes. So listen out for that. And let's listen to the music now. And I want you to use your imaginations, because I think you might hear music that sounds like certain animals, because I think this is a really great suite of music. So let's listen to the first one and you tell us what you think it sounds like. Let's do it now. What does that sound like to you? That was really pretty, wasn't it? Did that sound like birds? If you said birds, you'd be right. It's called birds. That's right. Do you recognize that instrument that was playing? It was so pretty. That kind of sounds like birds singing or birds flying. Do you think that was a flute or was that a violin? Do you remember? If you said flute, you'd be right. Great job. Okay. So was that playing high notes or low notes? High notes, great job. So that was in the treble clef. Okay, should we listen to the next piece of music, Gabi? Okay, listen. Put your listening ears on, let's listen. Wow, that's a very different sounding piece of music. What did that sound like to you? What kind of animal did that remind you of? What about you, Gabi? What do you think that sounded like to you? You don't know? Can you guess? What do you think of if I go like that? What kind of an animal? That's right, it's an elephant. It's called the elephant. And was it playing low notes or high notes? Low notes, that's right. Do you know what instrument was playing that really low instrument? Do you think that was a double bass or was that a tuba? What do you think that sounded like? Well, if you said double bass, you were right. Great job. Should we listen to the next piece of music now? Okay. Let's put on our imagination caps and our listening ears. Ooh. Like this one. What do you think that one sounds like? Yeah, you were right. What instrument was playing? That's a really cool instrument. It's a percussion instrument. And the word that it comes from is from Greek, meaning wood. Does that give you a clue? Maybe or maybe not. If you said xylophone, you would be right. It's a xylophone. It kind of sounds like bones, doesn't it? So the instruments sound like bones. What animals do you think that is trying to representing? Well, I'll give you a clue. They're really old animals that don't live anymore, but archaeologists sometimes dig them up. What do you think? Maybe a paleontologist. Do you know what a paleontologist is? Who likes dinosaurs? Have you been to a museum where you've seen dinosaur bones? That's right. So this piece of music is called the fossils, because fossils are really old bones, and some of those bones are in the ground and they're dug up, but they're so hard, they're like stone. So that piece of music is the fossils, and we have the xylophone. Does that sound high to you or low notes to you? Higher notes or lower notes? Do you think it's in the bass clef, the low clef, or in the treble clef? If you said treble, you're right on. Good job. Okay, let's listen to our last piece. I wonder what this one's going to be. I love this piece of music. That one's Mimi's favourite. What did that sound like? What does your imagination tell you that sounds like? Have you ever been to an aquarium? Well, this is what this piece of music's called. It's called the aquarium. Does it remind you, did it sound like fish? Maybe you're under the water. Does it kind of sound like fish swimming in the water? Yeah, or sea creatures. It's so beautiful. And there's a really beautiful instrument playing. It sounded so dreamy. Do you know what that instrument was? Well, we've got string instruments. You probably hear that, but there's another instrument. It's going, what is that? If you said piano, you were right. Good job. And do you think that piano was mostly playing in the bass clef or in the treble clef? What do you think, Gabi? What do you think? I think it was higher. It was in the treble clef. You guys are so smart. Okay, you've done great listening, great imagining, and you've used your music theory skills. We're going to play a game now. Do you want to play with us? Okay, Gabi's going to help us play the game. So we're going to play 3 pieces of music, and you have to guess which animal it represents. Okay, so we've listened to the fossils, we've listened to the elephant, we've listened to fish, which is the aquarium, and we've listened to the birds. So when you hear the piece of music, I want you to move like the animal. So if you hear the elephant, how are we going to move, Gabi? Like that. So I want you to move like Gabi, like an elephant. If we listen to the birds, how are we going to move, Gabs? Oh, that's right. We're going to flap our wings. And what about the fish? How are we going to move? Oh, okay. We're going to go like this, the fish. And what about the fossils? What are we going to do for that one? Oh, we're going to do like a T-Rex. Yes, they have very small arms. So we're going to be like a T-Rex. And Mimi has something. She's got special stick puppets. Okay, and when Gabi does her movements, I'm going to hold up the different stick puppets. So it might be a bird for the bird piece of music. It might be, ooh, look at this pretty one. This is a seahorse. It might be a seahorse to represent the aquarium. Or it might be a big elephant. Yes, the big elephant to represent the elephants. And, of course, we have this T-Rex for the fossils. Okay, so we're going to play that right now. So again, use your listening skills, and then you're going to move and follow Gabi along. Okay, let's do it. Let's listen to the first one. What's that one? Oh, I like that one. What was that? Okay, what was it? Move. Did you move like it? Did you move like a fossil or a dinosaur? Did you do that? Did you get it right, Gabi? Did you get it right at home? Awesome. Okay, let's do the next one. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say anything, but it might be Mimi's favourite. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, do you remember what that one was called? Did you move like Gabi? Did you move like a fish? Or maybe a seahorse? Good job, guys. You are so good at listening. Okay, let's do the last one. What did you move like? Did you flap your wings? Great job, that was the birds. That were the birds. That's right, that flute was playing like birds singing, wasn't it? Oh, guys, you did so well today. You used your listening skills, your imagination skills, your memory, and you also used your musical theory skills. You guys are so smart. And I hope you had fun listening to those pieces of music. And if you'd like to listen to the whole suite of music, we have a link in the description box below that you can click on and listen to the whole music because it's really, really cool. And you might even want to read about the Carnival of the Animals, and we have a book about that, and you can see that in the description box below too. Thank you so much for joining us today for Music Monday. We hope you had fun. We sure did, didn't we, Gabi? We'll see you next time on Music Monday. Bye!
Mimi's Playtime, learning can be fun. There's books and stories, toys and games and songs for everyone. Mimi's Playtime, learning can be fun. Explore, discover, understand. Our adventure's just begun.
Hi everyone, thanks again for watching Mimi's Playtime. We really appreciate your support. If you like this video, we'd love you to give us a big thumbs up. We also invite you to subscribe to our channel. We have other videos that you might want to watch as well, which you can find in the links below. Thanks again for your support, and we hope to see you next time on Mimi's Playtime. Bye!